My dad would kill me. We're almost there.
It's been a long day.
Welcome to episode 4.
Yeah.
Dumelang ditsala, and welcome to episode 4 of Farm Adventures. And this is a very exciting episode because it's Nampo week and we're headed to the Free State for a couple of days.
Yeah, and we're basically going to be camping. I've created a very nice route for us where we're going to be taking tar, some gravel, and some routes that I've never been on. So I'm quite excited to see what the Jimny does. I still don't have all-terrain tires, but these tires are still fine. So yeah, let's get straight into it.
So this is my first time at Nampo, guys, and apparently didi. And then so I brought a whole lot of blankets because apparently it can get up to -1 degrees busigo. So yeah.
So since we left this morning, didn't get anything to eat, so stopped at an engine in Klerksdorp. Yeah, we're gonna get something at an engine, just a pie or something, because we're running late, and check-in at the tent is 2 and our arrival right now is 14:11 and it's currently 1:30. So I also stopped to get some farmer clothes, so I decided to get some shoes and pants. So let's get something to eat and then we take it from there. So this is the room. This is home for the next few days. Properly set up, not too mad at it. 2 single beds, and yeah.
No, if I didn't ask, my dad would kill me. So we want to buy pure beef burpok, right? How much do you sell your females for? Because we do have a male, but we want to get females.
It all depends on where you buy.
Okay.
You get the commercial, the flock, the stud animals. So if you buy at auctions, it all depends on who's bidding. And then it can go anything from 10,000 to 200,000.
Okay.
So it really depends on the breeding, the genes, the buyer.
Do you guys sell that?
These ones, no. We are with the Boer Association. So all the breeders fall under us and we protect the breed standards of the Boer. Kalahari Red and Savannah.
How do you get into the association?
You first have to be part of it. So let's say you buy your goats and you want to start learning more, you join the club. Okay, so let's say you Boer goats, you join, let's say, the Bosveld Boer Club. Then they also have some junior courses that they do. Then you go there, you start learning a bit more about the breed standards of the goats. And then once you've got like 10 ewes and a ram, then you join the association.
Oh,
yes,
okay.
You get a stud number, and then then you just go just forward from that.
Okay, yeah, but then your goats look so amazing.
This guy lying down here, he was the reserve grand champion in this world.
Really? Oh my word, I can see.
Yeah.
Is he the one with like so many?
Yes.
I can
think
see
the red
that.
one is
So
his.
and then the blue one is
Who wants is for him?
him.
And his name is Knockout.
You can tell by the ribbons that he is quite a knockout. I'm very much interested in that one. How old is he? Can he still mate? Or
He can
is
still mate, he's 18 months old.
he's 18 months old?
18 months.
What do you guys feed him?
And slowly you'll be able to touch him. He's still a youngster.
He really is still a youngster. Wow, and he's so calm.
They were put with ewes and their first babies will start coming in a month.
Do you guys have like a breeding season schedule?
Yes.
And then so how does it work?
Depending on the owner.
Okay.
Or the breeder. Some of them breed out throughout the year. So let's say they put the ram with the ewe. She carries for, let's say, 5 months. The baby comes. Some breeders keep them away after weaning for a month or two, and then just let the ewes pick up weight to get condition back again, and then they put them back with the males.
Okay.
Sometimes after weaning a few weeks, and then back.
And then
the
back,
rams.
okay.
Yeah.
And then they
But it depends really. Sometimes it also, if there's shows, then it differs a bit because then they know, okay, the ewe has to be pregnant at that show.
Oh,
so
okay.
then they know, okay, either do it quicker or push it a bit further so that the ewe can be pregnant there.
Okay, no, that's very great information. Hi guys, so I just spoke to a Boerbok Association, but they don't only do Boerbok, they also do the savannas as well. So basically she was just telling me their diets, because all the Suzuki Association, they all have different owners, and what really caught my eye was the ram, and only 18 months, but he looks so incredibly old. And Haumutwara, he's very calm, not, you know, not highly hastag, but then yeah, you get me. What? He was so calm. You can tell the breeders, they really want it to be in charge of a herd at a certain point, and that's how you spot a really good ram. So catch me tomorrow. I'm gonna go again and ask for more information because and that's where we wanna go.
So Suzuki made an appearance at Nampo. They've got our favorite, the Jimny. They also have bikes on here. But I mean, just look at this Safari Suzuki Jimny. They even have quad bikes, Oaks. How sick is this quad bike? I think this would be nice for Josi. I think he would enjoy this. The marine guys are even here as well. So we've got boats, everything really that you'd ever look for in Suzuki. Every single thing is people's favorite, the Swift, Suzuki Eco. And there is your speedboat. The temperature is about to start dropping, and I told you guys about my mink. This is getting inside. I know for a fact that it's gonna be extra cold tonight. Ugh. Just tell us how the shower was.
So Ditala, I just came back from the shower, and the bathroom / shower facilities actually look cleaner than I had expected. But the problem is so the water wasn't that hot, but then I'm just glad that it's clean. So that makes me happy.
Top of the morning. Yo, it was freezing last night. So cold, and it's still cold right now. Just took a shower. Kind of woke up late, so took like a lukewarm-ish shower. Now just gonna have breakfast. Some woke up after me, so I don't know how their water is gonna be. So it's probably gonna be worse. But yeah, let's get this day started, and we'll see what Nampo is all about in depth. Probably gonna be smelling like fire later on during the day, but you know what? So cold this morning that right now I don't care a damn. How massive is this bull? Gee whiz. How's it, man?
Awesome.
How old is he?
19 months.
19 months. Oh, he's massive, eh?
He's still small.
Does he get bigger than this?
He's gonna get bigger than that one. That one's now 3 years old, 950 kgs.
And how much does he weigh, this one?
600.
600 kgs.
Yeah. This is his half brother. He's 19 months and he's a bit bigger than this one.
Is it?
Yeah.
I see he's also keen on human touch.
Yeah, he loves it.
Yeah. What do you guys feed them?
They get the white pop from the brewers that we use for flying fish. They get that chopped mix, but they're actually grazers, so they live on the field.
Okay. He's still a baby, but has he started mating yet?
He has actually, yes.
Oh, okay. And then does he mate with other DroughtMasters as well, or
Yes,
is it?
we only use him on
So
pure
pure breed,
masters,
okay.
yes, because he's out of top genetics.
Okay. And how much would semen for this be?
That semen went for 55,000.
55,000.
It's quite a lot.
Yeah. And that's still a risk because I mean.
Yes, definitely.
Jeez. Okay. No. Thank you.
Be gentle. You're not gentle.
Then just coming. Up. Yep. Yep. Up. His name is Yellowstone. Yeah, we come from Heidelberg. We are based off DroughtMasters. As you can see, it's quite a big bull. It's lots of fat. And this bull is now 19 months. Yes, he's now 19 months. They are DroughtMasters. They come from Australia. They are bred in Australia, but it's beginning to get big in South Africa, the breed. If people are looking for a DroughtMaster, you are gonna look for the shoulders and the back of its butt. It must be wide.
So since it comes from Australia, how did you guys know that it can adapt well in South Africa?
Because it was a very big risk for South Africans because we do embryo on plantings.
Okay.
We take other bulls' semen from Australia, we get it here, we put it in a beef master or original DroughtMasters. Like those heifers there, they are also original DroughtMasters. It was a very big risk.
How long did it take you guys to get the proper quality of a DroughtMaster? Because if you put it in a beef master, of course it's going to take.
Yeah, it's gonna take a while because it's gonna get to a. If you took a DroughtMaster's straw and put it in a beef master, you're gonna get a F1. You call it a F1. And then if you originate it and you put that straw with the other DroughtMaster, you're gonna get the F2. Yes.
And then up until you get
It's the F4. Then it's gonna be a top DroughtMaster bull or a heifer.
And then with a bull like this, how
Yes.
much you guys sell it for?
His half sister went for 800,000 less than 2 months ago on the auction. It was 19 months, so it was still small because 19 months for this bull and the heifer is it's very small. Because if you see that bull there, that bull is over 3 years now. And
How much does he weigh?
this one weighs 670 kilograms now.
And then with its diet.
Its
do you
diet.
guys put it like on a strict diet, or do you go around to let it graze?
If we're gonna walk it in the ring or something, we put it on a little bit of a diet. But when it's dry season, we just let them go out to the field and stuff. Because on our farm, it's like a few bulls with each other and the heifers apart. Then every 3 or 2 years, when they are, let's say 19 months old now, we put them with the heifers.
And then they can.
Then they breed. Yes.
And then do you guys like maybe, because I know once they have like,
Yes.
and then after they have cubs, do you like change and then you bring in a different bull?
Yes.
For it to mate with the heifers?
Yes, then we bring in a different bull, but a bull can last up to 2-3 years with
And then after
with the
it's done
heifers.
with its productivity, what do you guys do with it? Do you sell it to the auction for?
Yeah, we'll maybe sell it, or we're just gonna take all of its semen out and sell it in straws. But his straws went for 45,000 one straw,
Just for semen?
just for semen. This bull semen.
The father.
Yeah.
And then can it adapt in dry areas? Let's say, because I have a farm in Zeerast,
Yes.
right? Let's say I want to buy maybe and start this type of breed. Do you think it can adapt in Zeerast, or does it need like a different type of
No.
climate, or is it? Can it?
No,
adapt?
it's good in every kind of climate. It's made for climate. It can survive dry, wet, cold. It can survive everything. That's why it's a very good product bull.
I think I should have bought it light
Yeah, this is a gentle giant.
Yeah, he is a gentle giant. You know, you'd think it's very.
Its meat is very good. They weigh a lot in if you're gonna take them to the butchers. They weigh really a lot. And the meat is also very good quality. Because the DroughtMaster is a very functional cow, they don't nearly use them as much for meat. Yeah.
Man. Moyo. How many kgs?
Last year we get 1,000.
Yeah.
This is Boran. What we have at home, and this is the level that we're trying to achieve. Because you can see clearly this one, it's an F4, so it's a pure breed. And where we are right now, we are at F3. So we're almost there. And this is what we're really trying to achieve. And look how massive it is. It's very, very massive. But yeah, this cow is beautiful, man. It's a beautiful breed.
All right, can you please just introduce yourselves and what it is that Standard Bank is essentially doing at Nampo this year?
Right, hello, I'm Samuel Okamboy from Ghana. I look after agriculture with Standard Bank Group, Stanbic, and my colleague.
Wole Oshin, I look after agribusiness for Stanbic IBTC Bank in Nigeria, also a member of the Standard Bank Group.
My name is Tawanda Maposa. I look after agribusiness in Zimbabwe.
What is it that you guys are looking forward to seeing, and what has been the highlight since you guys arrived? I saw you guys are at the tented camps. How was that experience?
Right, so we are here all the way from West Africa, for me and my colleague in Nigeria, to see the best technologies here and how this is applied in a South African context, but also to draw lessons that is applicable to our region. And for us as a bank, agriculture is always a critical sector, not just to boost food security, but also to lift many people out of poverty. And we see that as the opportunity to partner our clients and to bring them a lot of value in cutting-edge technologies.
So for me, I mean, it's exactly the same thing. And to your first question, the highlights. I mean, it's my first time at Nampo this year, and the interesting experience, I would say, started from last night. The camping experience, different flavor, if I may use that word.
Yeah.
Right. And a major one I also noticed this morning while walking to the exhibition area, I noticed some helicopters coming in. Who are these guys? And I was told they're farmers. Right. So that struck a very strong point with me. Right, because typically across Africa, farming is associated with old people and people who are poor, right? So seeing that side of the choppers coming in tells you, there's prosperity actually, there's wealth in agriculture. Once we're able to get properly focused, do the right thing, do them the right way, and most especially seek partnerships, which is what Nampo is about for me. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you so much, gentlemen. Enjoy the rest of your Nampo. I just want to show you some of this equipment that if you're doing massive scale farming and you need cultivators, etc. So just this, it's discs, right, for cultivating your land. But obviously this is on a massive scale of farm that you'll be doing. This is 1.3 million rand. 1.3 million rand for this equipment right here. There's one right over there on our right, which is 240,000 rand. But I mean, that is still so much money because you still need the tractor for it. I mean, this one requires a tractor that's got minimum 120 kilowatts, and this one that's here for 1.3 million requires 300 kilowatts, and those tractors are not cheap. All right, they are not cheap. So you know what, I have a massive respect for farmers. Whenever I look at food in the stores now and the pricing, I'm going to fully understand why it's the case, because I mean 240,000 rand or 1.3 million rand for this one that I've just showed you now is something that's incredibly insane. If you ever wondered what inside of a John Deere tractor looks like, welcome aboard. They're made by this cloth seat. This is where you'll sit, and it's hydraulic, so it just goes up and down nicely so that you are essentially, comfortable on your terrain. Let me just show you. So it sits on your weight. Well, I guess my hand is not that powerful enough. And you will see, and as the road becomes bumpy, it will essentially adjust with that terrain, which is quite cool. I wish cars did that. You've got a display there, an analog display, fuel gauge, your speed, and then your wipers right on there. Your indicators are on there, your lights. This is a manual, so you can see there are your I'm assuming this is your brake and this is your accelerator or something. Somebody let me know in the comments what all these are, guys. Here's your shifter right on there, and then there's some other things right on here. I need to do a course actually on how to drive a tractor, guys. I need to get John Deere to essentially sponsor one of our car review videos, and we'll do Kumbi on tractors or something like that. But this is quite cool. I need to speak to the John Deere marketing team actually to try and see what we can do. Massive wheels, tractor obviously. Yeah.
Can I start? Dumelang Ditsala. So I am here with Karlu and he's going to tell you guys all about his business. So over to you, Karlu.
Lekker, thank you very much for having us today. We are Design Biologix. We are proudly South African vaccine company. We manufacture proudly South African products, vaccines, not antibiotics. So we do vaccines. So everything is so your animals don't get sick. So we do an inactivated, which is a dead vaccine, and an activated one is a live vaccine. So we have sheep, cattle, and I almost said dogs, but not dogs. Sheep, cattle, and bokke, what do you call it? Goats. Mate. I had a brain fart. Yeah. So we do sheep, goats and cattle. That's our three main priorities. And yeah, so we do 3-day stiff sickness, which is a big thing in South Africa, especially in the rainy season like this year. And then we do lumpy skin. So yes, MS Deere. Yeah. It's actually we started making that product. So really? they distribute the product and we gave them the registration years ago. But that's a big product that we manufacture proudly locally.
Yeah, we use it as well.
Yeah. And then we've got a few products on our range, sheep and goat. So this is our sheep section, and this is our sheep and goat, and this is our cattle section. We do a multi-clostridial vaccine, which is Clostrivax B+. It's got anthrax with it in. So that's a 10-in-1. So the reason why we did it is because we want to make it easy for farmers to inject one product and not 4 or 5 products. Exactly. So that's
and it becomes so expensive when you buy like 10 vaccines.
That's the thing.
It's like 5,000.
And then people will rather say, "Ah, no, I'm not going to inject."
I'm not going to do that. So
vaccinate.
Very, very great.
So that's what we do. And like I said, we are proudly South African. We manufacture, we developed our own vaccines. So we go, let's say you're in Northwest now, but Limpopo, wherever, where we see the same problem that's occurring all the time. We go and investigate on that, and then we start making the vaccine and we register it, and that's how a product gets to market.
How important is it to always vaccinate your animals, cattle, sheep, whatever, every season? Like you need
very important. Two things. There's an inactivated vaccine, which is called a dead vaccine, and a live vaccine, which is called the activated vaccine. You'll see it. It's got two. The one is only one bottle. The other one is 2 bottles. It's a big bottle and a small one that you mix together. Any bottle like that, the live one, is yearly, but all inactivated vaccines. If you're buying our vaccines or any other vaccine, have to inject it twice. So you have to first you vaccinate, and then 4 to 6 weeks later you have to do the booster shot. Otherwise, you should just leave it. If you don't do the booster, don't vaccinate. Because then you are wasting money.
And then the ones that are pregnant. Yes. Are they with your product? Are there ones that you can vaccinate pregnant
100%.
Okay.
That's one thing that we started to do differently, because we want to develop vaccines which you can use any trimester of pregnancy, any certain time of the year. So so a lot of the vaccines, like our Blue Vax, which is blue tongue, that you can use it in pregnant eves, you can use it in the middle of an outbreak, you can use it. So that's very important. So that's so this is Blue Vax. The Chlamyvax is for chlamydia, and then it's also for the eyes. It's a big eye product as well. Ovipast and Ovivax. This is our lung, all the Pasturella. So this is a very good lung product. All our products is for healthy animals.
Where can people find you?
We're on Facebook, we're on Facebook, we're on LinkedIn, we're on Instagram, and then most importantly our website. It's www.designbio.co.za. So that's where we are. We'll put articles on there. You can find all our information there. Thank you very much for your time.
Guys, it's been a long day, and if you guys can see, dressed in the farmer clothing, even got shoes, there's the outfit. Having a beer now. I mean, I'm done for the day. Kamu's still busy. She's got a thing with Shell that she's doing, and always nice to see brands investing in our work. So she's doing some stuff with Shell at the moment. So I'm done for the day. Decided to get myself a beer, and then I'm gonna go to the tent and rest. It's been such a long day, man. So yeah, Roman, how's it? Ah, give out to
Can I hold it? Okay.
So that's it from 2025 Nampo. It was a proper learning curve, and yeah, definitely learned a lot from my side. You?
Yeah, I actually learned a lot, especially as a farmer. Going to Nampo should be on your, what you call this thing? To-do list. I learned a lot, and I'm definitely coming back again next year. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode.
Yeah, please do share this video with a friend, comment, subscribe, and a lot of people are watching most of the videos, but you guys are not subscribing, so would really appreciate it if you guys could subscribe. Till the next episode, we're out. Peace out.